Hey everyone, there are some massive changes that just came out yesterday evening, January 10th, from the California Department of Insurance. I have read this update that was sent out by the insurance commissioner, and I just want to summarize some of these changes as it likely directly affects those who have experienced losses on their homes or their property. So, first, there is a 1 year moratorium that is being placed on carriers, which restricts them from cancellation or non renewal. So this covers you even if your home was not affected by the wildfires. That's pretty huge. Also, one of the biggest changes that I found was with regards to rebuilding in current location or rebuilding in a new location. So this new update states that there shall be no provisions that limits or denies the insureds if they decide to rebuild or purchase in a new location. This is a major overhaul. As prior to this, if you took the dwelling replacement cost claim amount, remember that I talked about this in another video, but you are likely going to have to rebuild on the original land. And my guess is that many people simply just don't have a desire to wait around for the permitting process and the rebuilding of a home in a community that has experienced total and utter devastation. It just doesn't make sense for them to want to do that. Next, the insurance commission was a bit ambiguous on how he phrased this, but in his words, he said he's urging carriers to reinstate policies and honor claims for those who have lost their coverage or were dropped within the last 90 days, which essentially goes back to October 9th. Another way of saying this is he's just asking that insurance companies who dropped or non-renewed coverage right before these fires to now honor and reinstate those policies to their customers, which who knows if that's going to happen. But here's where I'm going to chime in with my opinion. I really wanted to keep this video strictly factual, but when I heard this part by the insurance commissioner, his name is Ricardo Lara, I almost threw my laptop out the window because I think it's so important that the public gets the facts straight as to who is at fault here for the mess with insurance that we're all dealing with. If you remember in a previous video, I mentioned that we shouldn't put the blame so much on insurance companies for leaving the state or for non-renewing because they asked the state Department of Insurance if they could increase their premiums due to, what they knew would happen, which is that the risk has gone up dramatically. But those requests were denied by the Department of Insurance. And so the carriers left knowing that they would go bankrupt if they ultimately stayed. So then the state of California set up a fair plan to foot the bill. The issue that I have is that the fair plan, it does not even have the required funds to pay out these damages. So then ultimately, we the citizens have to foot the bill. Remember, guys, someone always has to eventually foot the bill. So these measures to keep insurance prices down artificially, which in turn kept real estate prices inflated, which makes the economy look good and property tax bases high, but it always has an end result, which is what we are experiencing now. This is a fluid situation and updates are coming out, which I'll keep you guys all informed on. I just ask if you can, please just subscribe or follow to the channel so that I can keep posting these updates. I'd really appreciate it. And let me know in the comments if you have any specific questions or concerns with how these changes may affect you. Thank you guys for watching and stay safe out there.